Well, hello and welcome to this edition of Youth Worker Training. Today we're going to talk about the 5 W's of Wednesday night life groups. All right, first off, who? What are life groups? Well, they're made up of a group of 6 to 8 students assembled by grade and gender and an adult volunteer leader like yourself. Students actually sign up to be part of a group and commit to the small group covenant that you'll find in your life group leader kit and notebook. Um, once we get to 8 students, it just gets beyond the ability to care, and the needs get too great. In fact, eight's going to be too much. Once you get to 8, you'll need 2 leaders and start working towards a split. So that's who a small group is made up of. Next is the what. What is a Wednesday night life group? Well, this is a discipleship program geared for students to not only grow in their relationship with Jesus, but to connect with other believers and an adult Christian friend, which is you. And we think it's really important for students to have a place to get, this is where the holy huddle is okay. We want them to pull away from the world for a bit and connect with other like-minded students, to be encouraged and pray for and celebrated, and not have to put on some sort of front or anxiety or issue or bullying, or just a safe place. And as well as having a mentor in their life that can really encourage them and give them direction. So that's what a Wednesday night life group is. Number 3, why? Why do we do these? Well, we do these because we believe that life change happens through small groups, not really in large group activity or a list of information. It happens in small groups and relationships. It's interesting that brain science has really supported this. We don't want to be just about behavior modification. This is what you do with animals. We as humans, what I believe, what makes us made in God's image is the conscience, that we have a conscience, a part of our brain that animals do not, that determines right and wrong and to go against our instincts. And that part of the brain is only changed through relationships, which is fascinating. And so ultimately our relationship with God changes that as we become more like Jesus through that relationship. And that's going to come through another believer mentor. So through prayer, through teaching God's word and building relationships with students, we hope to encourage, to educate, and enlighten them spiritually and socially. So that's the big why. All right, and when? Well, right now, it's just Wednesday nights, Wednesday evenings. We do have the opportunity to do a Tuesday or another time. If Wednesday doesn't work for you, and we find a group of students that Wednesday doesn't work for either. But for right now, it's Wednesday nights. Each group meets weekly for an hour or an hour and a half, or actually an hour and a half or 2 hours really, in homes or at church. Our JV is our 7th through 9th grade, and they meet up here at the church from 6:30 to 8. And our varsity meets in homes. Right now, one host home. That's our 10th through 12th grade, and that's from 7 o'clock to 8:30, but more realistically, 9. That's when. All right, and last, where's the fun stuff? Of course, there's a fun twist to our small group program, and it's called Fun Day Out or Fun Night Out. Each group meets 3 weeks for Bible study each month, and the 4th week is Fun Day or Fun Night Out. And this is a time for groups to hang out and do something fun, to make memories and build experiences with each other. In fact, this actually happens the first Wednesday of every month, because we can hold on to that more specifically. And this is a great opportunity for an on-ramp for kids that aren't in life groups, and maybe a student that's been praying for a friend, and bringing them to Fun Night Out's a good entry point to kind of help them introduce them to other students and to see how other students feel about bringing them on board for their life group. So this is a lot of fun, and again, this is where we need to let parents know what we're doing each time. This is where you get to be the youth pastor and you're planning the event and communicating, and each group does something different. We really encourage them to do something that's either free or minimal cost. We don't want to make more challenges for parents. So just being creative there, um, not just going to a movie or going to some show, um, but doing like airsoft gun war or cooking something in the fellowship hall kitchen, um, or going to thrift store to go pick out some crazy outfits. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas that you can do for fun night out, and it does not have to cost money. So that's the 5 W's of our Wednesday Night Life program, and we hope that you decide to become a Wednesday Night Life group leader. You will not regret it. Thanks for taking this time to be sharpened and to invest in students' lives. Thanks. Bye-bye.